Welcome to Stage, Screen, and In Between. I'm Helen. Tonight we're at a fabulous event in Manhattan, the Black Tie International magazine. We're at the Gala. They're going to have a fashion show, art show, and plenty of fabulous people. So stick with us.
Let's thank our champagne and wine sponsors. Give them some love too, yes or no?
Best to Gloria.
Please, to Gloria, yes. Here you go, Gloria. This is for you.
That's for you, Gloria.
Nobody works as hard as Gloria.
Right.
I can tell you this, that I've known Gloria nearly 20 years. Thank you. Nearly 20 years I've known Gloria as a good friend. And I'll tell you something that I took her to London to meet President Clinton. I took her to have dinner with Tony Robbins. And she's been a great friend and a great source of inspiration for so many people. You know, I don't think people realize the work that she puts in to make this stuff happen.
Be respectful, yeah.
Yeah, give her some love. She deserves it, for sure. I never know what I'm sponsoring when it's with Gloria, but I don't care. Does that make sense? I can tell you that she's always the first one to give back. She's always the first one to show up for other people's success. She never, ever, ever lets someone down. You know, and I call her Napoleon. She's my friend Napoleon. Because she's tough as nails, yes or no? If you're going to make it in New York, you got to be tough. And I can tell you that Mark, same thing with the New York Manhattan Chamber of Commerce. Are you guys ready? Greater New York. This guy never stops either. He's always working. He's always hustling. He always shows up. I mean, in 15 years we come to these events, this guy's always here. And he always brings people. And he always invites people. And I think, once again, that if you're part of this group, if you're part of this family, then you're in for a wild ride. But you're with people that actually do care. You know, and they're committed. Now, of course, Gerard with Black Tie, once again, same thing. This guy does not need to be here. Does that make sense? There are many things that he could be doing right now with the events he covers all over New York and all over the country, but he chooses to be here. And I think part of that is because he believes in Gloria, too. I know Gerard has been doing this for many, many years, and he's always, once again, one of the first guys here to show up. He always brings an army of people, and he always brings sponsor dollars. And he always has the best models. He always has the best champagne and wine to give away. I know, but I know he helps you. They're Gloria's models, see what I mean? No, stay back there. Go support all the tables that are here. Try some of that vodka over there, right? Get some of this wine and champagne. You know, I've watched Sue Phillips grow her brand in the last decade, and the things she does, she works at it. She doesn't sit around. She's not lazy about her business. She works at her business.
I'm with Sue Phillips, and she has a very interesting company called
Centerprises, like
Centerprises.
Centerprises.
Yes, that's fabulous. And you have to do with making scents individualized for people?
Yes, we do custom fragrances for men and women. We do corporate events, team building events. I've actually made fragrances for many celebrities: Jamie Foxx, Katie Holmes, Zendaya, Susan Sarandon, Lawrence Fishburne. We also do corporate events, such as team building events for companies like AOL, Google, Pinterest, Wells Fargo. So the idea is that fragrance is tied to memory and emotion.
I've heard that.
And it's the most powerful sense that we have. In fact, I wrote my book called The Power of Perfume.
The Power of Perfume.
Yes.
Now, how long does it take to develop a scent for someone?
You know, sometimes it can take a year or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 to perfect it. What I did was I created 18 different fragrances. Each was a beautiful perfume on its own. It took me 4 years to create those 18 fragrances. And now people can mix and match. If you like citrus or floral or woodsy or spicy, you can select the ones that you want, combine them, and make your own custom fragrance within an hour.
Do people...
I have refillable, recyclable bottles because I hate to throw away things. So everything I do is refillable, recyclable, and sustainable.
Okay, so now only they call it parfum or perfume, as opposed to, there used to be an old-fashioned expression, toilet water. So what's the difference? And do you do that?
Perfume is the most powerful concentration. It's the strongest. It's perfume, then you have eau de parfum, then eau de toilette, and eau de cologne. Toilet water is just a literal translation of eau de toilette, which means toilet water in French.
But if you're here tonight too, it's really important that you understand that you meet people for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. There are no accidents. You're going to hear from a guy tonight from Mike Fomkin from VIP Ignite, one of my good friends that helps people have big breakthroughs in the entertainment business. They run workshops all over the world to open up doors. They've won a number of Tonys and Emmys tonight. You'd never know it, but him and his team are very low key. But they build great businesses. Give it up for Mr. Michael Fomkin. Come on, guys, give it up.
Michael.
Is this one for him? Come on, say a few words, man. Put you on the spot. Come on, guys. Hey, guys.
How's everybody doing?
All right, so thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Bill Walsh. It's really an honor to be here today. You know, for 2 decades, I've been helping talent reach out, meet with high-level executives. And, you know, my whole why was to always help people who were unique, people who were different. You know, people always think of the modeling industry as people who are tall and thin. And, you know, I really set my goal to change that in the industry and really reach out to so many people. So it's definitely an honor to be here tonight. And thank you so much. So anyway, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Come on, give Michael a round of applause. Give it up, let's go. All right.
a fantastic guy. He's built a huge business over years based on not making money for himself, but making money and helping people grow.
I'm here now with Bill Walsh, and this is a very exciting evening. Why is this evening so important to you, Bill?
You know what? We run a venture fund out of Chicago. We invest in people's great ideas. We do business programs, speaker programs, mastermind events. But I love Gloria. She's the lady that runs this event, and we've been friends for nearly 2 decades. I call her the Napoleon because she's just such a powerhouse and someone that's always giving back. You can hear her loud in the background, but I will tell you this, that she runs the best events, she makes the best connections, and she's always going way beyond the call of duty. So whenever she calls, I'm the first one to sponsor, the first one to write a check. And we've been doing this for 15 years with Gloria, so I love the idea of giving back, making a difference, also inspiring young entrepreneurs to go out there and go after it. And she gives everyone a chance with Black Tie Magazine or some of the other sponsors that are here to really show up and meet some great people and, of course, network, but more importantly, have the space, what I call a safe space, to create all those opportunities.
Yeah. Why do you think it's so important to actually meet people in person and have a conversation?
Well, because I think the art of conversation has been lost. It's not the same when you're online and you send a picture, or you're in a Zoom and it gets recorded. When you're face to face and you really start to understand, how do I add value first? You know, when I started my career going back 35 years ago, I was a trader, I did turnarounds, but I really learned the value of investing in networks. And I do believe that people need people. I believe when you're around people face to face and you learn really the art of networking, right? Which is not about what you do and here's what I got. It's about here's who I am and here's how I can serve. And when you come from that frame of language, you'll open every door you want to open up. You'll meet all the people you want to meet. Because if you start creating more value in the marketplace, the universe gives it back. And it gives you back tenfold. So I always say, invest in other people's networks, show up for good social causes, and don't miss a good charity event.
And sometimes you're one person away from where you want to go. Didn't you say that?
I believe that we're no longer 6 degrees, it's 1 degree away. You know, but the thing is, if you don't show up, you've always missed out. You know, you've heard the saying that you'll miss 100% of the shots you never take. It's the same thing with networking. Don't go network, that's called not working. True networking is realize that, get the microphone, go speak to the group, add value, sponsor things, and always give away stuff for free. Always give away books, tapes, give away free tickets for your events, give away consultations, but do it from a place of service. Because if you'll really add the value, learn to network from the front of the room. Warren Buffett said it best, he said the number one skill set for all entrepreneurs is public speaking. So learn to give that good 2-minute talk. I'll give you guys my book today just for listening. You'll get our newsletter. Just text the word WIN to 26786. Text the word WIN to 26786. The package is like $300, you get it all for free. So because they're listening to you right now in this network, give away stuff for free. It'll pay you a lifetime of dividends because it's about the relationships you invest in.
Thank you so much. Do you have a website?
It's an honor. I do, but I'll tell you the fastest way to get me on Instagram. Just go to Bill Walsh 360 on Instagram. You'll get all my details. We can connect right there. Bill Walsh 360 on Instagram. Send me a message. We'll follow each other back and forth. And our main corporate site is www.ipowerteam.com.
Fabulous. Thank you so much,
Thanks for having me on your show. It's awesome. Keep up the great work.
So, you know, there's nothing more we can say.
Thank you so much.
By the way, hold on, we got another.
One more.
Oh, where is he? Mark Jaffe. Everybody probably knows Mark Jaffe. Mark has ran the Greater New York Chamber of Commerce for many years. We've been good friends. What I'd like to say is, look, we're all on a mission. What we want to do is to take everybody in this room and give them the opportunity to grow. We're not here to be the stars. We're here to be the facilitators and whatever to something else. And any of you that know us know that we're very gracious with introducing people and giving you the opportunity to grow your business or your personal brand. We are partnered today with CNN. CNN, that's like Turner Communications, right? Tomorrow they're doing this huge Save the Earth Day. So if you post your pictures on Facebook, Instagram or anything else, and tag Save the Earth, your post will be forwarded by CNN worldwide. And tonight at 4 o'clock in our morning, we have a very similar event happening in Manila, Makati in the Philippines, and the guys here know me and they know who it is. But Nigel Cousins will be showing his great documentaries about saving the planet.
I am with Rita Cosby at this fabulous Black Tie International Gala, right?
Spectacular.
Yes, Rita is a 3-time Emmy Award winning journalist. She's a radio show host and so many things. I'm going to let her tell you.
Well, and most importantly, I love giving back. And that's a lot of what tonight is, which is really great. It's honoring companies, entrepreneurs, honoring folks also who are giving back to charities, who are big into missions and making a difference. And so for me, that's part of the reason I feel like I got into journalism, is to be able to try to make a difference, whether it's in TV, whether it's in radio. And to me, to see all these different folks, I love this. I feel like it's like a walking UN.
It is.
Tonight,
Yes.
there are so many people from so many different countries promoting so many different brands and so many different missions. And I walk away from this, thanks to Gloria Cressler and everybody with Black Tie Magazine, I walk away just completely inspired.
Yeah, now, how important do you think it is for the world, for individuals to give back in their own way? How important is that for the world to go round?
I think it's absolutely critical to have a life of purpose. I think of Rick Warren, the famous pastor and old friend of mine. And Rick's message is to find something that fulfills you. And if you can do something that you're also making a living of, that's great too. If you can do the two, then you've got a home run. But I also always believe in doing something that every day you wake up and you're inspired, that you want to make a difference, that you feel like, gosh, why do there only have to be 24 hours in a day?
Wow.
Everybody always asks me, what's the one thing that I wish I had? And I wish I had more hours in a day, because I try to pack as much as I can, and 24 hours isn't enough.
Oh, boy. And how important is it for people to be grateful for where they're at right now?
1,000%. One of the things I also do, because I know that this airs in Manhattan and Long Island, I'm also the chair of the Global Service Institute at Long Island University. And it is a project teaching young and old about volunteerism, about giving back, about finding that life of purpose, and finding something that inspires you, and teaching them ways to incorporate it in their own lives, whether it's in business or whether it's as volunteerism, whether it's just something that gives them fulfillment in their own lives. I think also after COVID especially, so many people were cooped up, spending time with family, realizing what matters in life, realizing who matters in life, realizing making a difference.
So true.
And so for me to be able to have that layer and inspire other generations, and hopefully generations to come. My hat's off to Long Island University, which is the best university out there, and I'm honored to be a part of it, and honored to be inspiring so many students, young and old, to find a great purpose and a great mission in their lives, and to be able to make a difference, because it gives them a sense of purpose. It gives them an excitement to wake up every day. And it also has a real purpose from a financial standpoint, because you're going to do well at what you love.
Yes.
And also, if you're looking for a job right now, it's also great to be able to show service on your background, to show service on your resume, to show that you care about something much bigger than yourself. So I'm very honored to be a part of Long Island University. Thank you, Long Island, and also thank you, New York City.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? Where can everybody follow you the best?
The best is to go to ritacosby.com. You'll see it there. Also Twitter at Rita Cosby, Facebook Rita Cosby. And I love all of you, and I love life, and I love teaching young people to make a difference in their lives.
And it shows. Thank you so much, Rita. You're adorable.
Thank you. You're very sweet. And thank you for being here at this awesome event.
I love it. I am with the incredible Gloria, and she put together a fabulous event tonight. How do you think the night went, Gloria?
It went fabulous. It is always fantastic, and the fashion show was really great, because it's the same fashion show they showed at the Paris Fashion Week.
And the clothes were sensational. Who was the designer?
It's Valda Rainey, and it was fantastic. It's really, really great.
And you had so many people here that had businesses and were inspiring one another. What do you think about everybody mingling like that?
Everybody had a good time, and they all have good contacts and everything, and everybody's happy, and that makes me happy also.
Wonderful. Where can people follow you?
Okay, QueenGloria@AOL.com. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Queen. Thank you.
Thank you.